Hey everyone, it's Eric here from Lapfix. Got another video for you guys today. Just going to be a quick talking point because we're in the middle for repair for this one. This is the A2442. It's a very nice model. It's a 2021, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's a 14-inch with that M1 Pro chip in there. And it's a very, very nice laptop. Now, it's in here originally for our liquid spill repair. We did open it up and we did notice that it has been opened, or I don't think it's been worked on. It just has been opened before. We did talk to the client, and the client let us know that they tried to do a cleaning for it or something, and that's known after the fact for the time that we did repair, because we don't take in devices that have been previously worked on or anything, and we don't want to encourage that. Liquid spill shows the crime scene, right? The crime scene is the blue, the corrosion, the damage, everything else there. And if there's corrosion, if you're cleaning it, you're hiding the crime, right? So it kind of makes you the bad guy, right, if you're doing that, especially for your own repair against yourself. So it doesn't really make absolutely any sense. Not only that, that's kind of besides the whole point. There's another thing, and this is probably this is kind of the whole point of the video. Now we have extra damage here, especially if you have damage around the connection areas, right? You'll see them here. Now the screws were removed, some of them were stripped. That's not the biggest deal. That's probably the least worry, honestly. Some of them can be really specific, but if you see the damage over here, you see this connection, this is where the wear. This is the auxiliary port here. And if we look at the auxiliary port, we see that this was lifted. But if you look really closely, the whole entire connection is ripped off. And that's bad because, why? Where is it? Where did it go? And why? We pretty much know why. That has been damaged, because if you see even around the audio jack connection, see there's a little bit of corrosion there still. So most likely that the connection was covered in a type of liquid spill. And if it was covered, if you just try to pull it off, it's very easy to rip that connection, because why? The corrosion is going to be there, on there, and you need to at least loosen up. Probably the best way to do it would be to use a little bit of alcohol, especially for connections, to loosen up, but you need to be really careful because they can burn, they can stick, and it's easy to rip that off. Now the connection is totally gone, and to do a repair for that, you would need to have, especially for something like this, you would need to have at least that piece. If you have that piece, we could still most likely just do a repair for it there, or we need to locate it from a donor board. Now, not only that, that's one case. Now we have, on the flip side, we have over here, we have a completely missing connection over here. And now the thing is, if you actually open this up and you look at what side this is on, if you look, what is that connection on that side? See that? So if I flip it over here, that's the power button and a touch ID connection. Now, especially as I'm making this video, getting that part is very, very difficult anyway. I never like to discourage any type of like do-it-yourself type of repairs, those things. But for a liquid spill, and especially a liquid spill, especially if your data is important and you really want to get this MacBook fixed, it's really important to make sure you take it into a place that can work on board level repairs like us, and to get that repair done. Because everything is soldered to the board here. You need equipment to work on it. We have microscope, we have hot air, we have the know-how, the skills. At this case, we can probably power this on and maybe locate a power button. These ones can still usually turn on even without a power button. You usually plug them in and then they just turn on anyway. So it's not too big of a deal, but you don't want to be compromising for, especially a client that's paying money, came in for a repair for that, and then you have to explain to them, well, this is damaged, and you know, I don't want to be badgering a customer or anything for that, but it's just for you guys. I'm going to let you guys know, just always when you're opening this stuff up, you need to think of why you're opening this up and what are you planning to do for it. If you have the thought, if you're like, yeah, I got the skills, I got the tools, I got everything, okay, man, all the more power to you. That's really, just want to talk about that today, just a little FYI for you guys. So always, best chance for repair is to make sure you get it done right the first time. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.